Okay, how about a little garden report? I just did a little work here, as you may have seen. And anyway, I finished off that front edge. So, starting here at the south border, it's afternoon, so the Mexican petunias, blooms have all fallen off, but look at all the ones getting ready to come out tonight. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all those little purple buds, those will be coming out tonight. Okay, so I've cleaned up as far as I can reach into there along this whole front edge. Now these little ones here, these are sort of rescues. I rescued. There's a pencil cactus and a couple of those purple things, purple spreaders. These I've rescued. Those got lost in the dig and got replanted. That one is where it always was. That one is a rescue. And here's my carrion cactus, and you can see this is day 3, I think, and that bloom is like giving up the ghost. But oh, what a marvelous thing that was, huh? Okay, now this, I was looking for this while I was digging. This is the stepped-on cactus, if you remember back to our early days, and that's what remains of it. Apparently something must have nibbled off on the top of that, but I've pulled that out from, it was back in there. I found it inadvertently, and I just replanted that, hoping that'll take. And I moved this jade plant out from the inundation place to a better location in the garden. See right where that Mickey head is, that's where all the water comes down off the roof. When it rains, it just runs right down there, and there's a line right in line with that Mickey head right across there where it just gets totally dumped. In fact, Lucinda had originally put that right there, and I told her, I said, she better move it back because that's going to get drowned. Now that wants a lot of water, I'm told, but so I'm leaving that there. That's doing fine where it is. And you can see I've got some plants, some intentional plants back here, but also a lot of weeds. So I've still got a lot of weeding to do back there, and I got to get back in here and get my Epcot plant rescued, which is all sorts of junk growing all over it. But in there somewhere is the basics of the plant, and I got to build a rack for that thing to climb on. So still a lot of work left to do, but you can see I got this whole front edge now all cleaned up and sifted, clean dirt. I'm gonna pop over here, and I've picked at this a couple of times since I did it, but it's holding pretty decently. You probably can't see it on camera, but there's a faint greenish tinge to the grass, which tells me all to the ground, which tells me all sorts of little tiny green things are trying to come up in there, and just got to get plucked out one by one. You see them? Look at there's one right there. See, these things, they just keep coming and coming and coming and coming. I mean, this could be a full-time job, just pulling weeds out of this garden thing. Is that what they mean by gardening? Okay, so there's this side, which is looking pretty good, and think, just another year and we might get another bloom there. Starting to shape up, starting to look like something, hey? Lucinda's garden at Judd's house. Happy day to you.